She built a space where stories live and every voice could fly, with clever lines and quiet truths and sparkle in her eye. But lately views had come and gone, the numbers slowed their climb. She asked the skies what more can grow from all this heart of mine. She tried the skits, the trending bits, the panels full of flair. She danced with facts, explored the past, but still the clicks were rare. She gazed into the camera lens, then turned her gaze above. Oh, give me signs and I'll create with soul and spark and love. Oh, IzzyPop, don't let it stop, your magic's on the breeze. Just shift the sound and look around, there's wonder yet to seize. Try reels and chats and story threads with guests both strange and true. The world is waiting, darling star, the light begins with you. The wind replied with quiet thoughts like pages turning slow. Try journeys through the stories deep where darker legends go. Play games with fans, build mystery nights, invite the crowd inside. Let them become a part of you, the ride, the truth, the tide. Hey, collab with chefs and cosmic nerds, with poets, tech and faith. Let vlogs be wild and full of flaws, be messy, raw and great. Unbox your heart, unmask your fears, let art and rhythm fuse, and find the soul behind the lens. It's you they wanna choose. Oh, IzzyPop, your name won't drop, your voice will find the way. When all you are meets all they seek, they'll follow come what may. Your tribe will come when you show up and let the real light through. So raise your lens, the time is now, the world is here for you. Hey, yeah. Just press record.
Hey guys, welcome to the workshop. Hello, Teresa, Firefly, Scully, and Gemma. Gemma, how are you? DC! I won't be able to chat. That's okay, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today I'm going to make a banner for the channel that Scully and I are making come to fruition. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we'll make it pop. That's going to be the business name because we pop. But I don't know. It sounded good when it sounded good in my head. And a lot of things sound weird in my head, but that sounded good. All right, so let's get started. If anybody else comes in, I'll say hey. But just a little bit of the tools of the trade here. Oh, thank you, Gemma. Look, it's took well, you know, you only get 20 hours a month for StreamYard, so I have to watch how much I do. So there's that reason. So here we go. This is, of course, this was my thumbnail. So let's go to Canva. And the reason I say we're going to Canva is because Canva is where I size banners for everyone, you know, when I do them. All right. All right, now we're in Canva. And what I'm doing is the banner for our channel. That's Scully and I use Canva for my thumbnails. Cool. You have great thumbnails. I've seen them. They're pretty cool. I like that big old guitar. Good morning, Freeside. How are you, sir? Glad to have you in the house. Let me put some clothes on you. I dropped all my moderators at the first of the year, um, bringing them back up, the ones I've had before. Some of them, not all of them. A lot of things were left. What do you call it? There were a lot of mods that didn't show up. So, all right. So what I'm doing here is I'm making a banner for that channel, and I don't know. Let me look over here because I started something, and it wasn't that. Signs. Well, images. See these others over here I got. So what I wanted to do, and I'll show you. This right here is on. I don't know why it went to like a video. It's not a video. So what I first want to do is I want to go up here to resize and make it banner, YouTube banner. Resize this design. So I'm going to resize it. Pages resize. So it shouldn't have this timer on it, but it does still. So we might just scrap that. How about that? So let's go back. Let's start at the beginning. I got to go to work. I told you make up money. You send it to me. Hey, Lucy. Good to see everybody in here. Let's get it going. All right. So what I'm going to do is go over here to, I've got my payment. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So I'm going to go to home and go to social media. And then I'm going to look for a YouTube banner, and which we just passed one, but that was landscape, I believe. And for some reason they want to move, and we don't have moving banners. So let's go here, YouTube banner, and I'm going to put up here as the title, pop, 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 because I have so many loaded. All right. I'm sure y'all can see this. Yes. It's a blank page. It's a blank slate. We'll get some background music. How about that? All right. So I want to go over here to design. And that was the one. Let's see. Project. It takes me a second. All right. So I'll move that over to here. And see, this has all of the stuff on it we already had. And what I'm going to do is from here, this background, I'm not too pleased with because of the lettering. But I want my lettering all to stay where it is because I have it sized into, the banner size, for the main banner. So what I'm going to do now, hey, Pink Impossible is in the house. I know it's sad not having color in here, but what can I do? Nothing. Yeah, got messed up on that, but that's in the past. So what I want to do is I want to switch over here to share this tab. Good morning, Oklahoma. How are you? Oklahoma Audits is in the house. All right, this is the Pop Image Maker. This is one of the tools that Scully created to have, that's in our program that we're going to prepare. Well, it's already prepared, but we're working on it. How about that? So that creators can, and business owners, if you want to learn how to make your own things, this one stop shop pop tool will bring it into focus, or bring your visions into reality. And you'll get to have a seat. You know, you buy a ticket, you get a seat, and you get all of the tools that he uses, that I use, combined. And he made the apps, created the apps, so that these things that I usually pay for every month, or that you would pay for every month, or he would pay for every month, is combined, where you'll be paying for the first 30 people $59.99 for a lifetime of use for the program. You can make your own things, you make your own stuff. All right, so we're going to describe a scene, and what I want to make is a futuristic background. And this is a lot of, the stuff you have to do, the coding. You gotta, it's literal. If you tell it, if you tell the program, and this is with any of them, if you say, you got to be, what is it, concise, got to be to the point, or it gives you all kinds of weird stuff. A futuristic background with shades of purples and blues in neon and cyber-like. And neon and cyber-like colors. Let's see. Digital tools, devices. Let's see. Digital devices. Digital devices. It's hard to figure out what you want to do. Digital devices. Scattered. Okay, scattered on photo. Okay, let's just try this. Good morning, jot. My jot. It's my jot. Not your jot. My jot. Not your jot. It's like nachos. Nacho jot. It's my jot. Yeah, it is. I'm just making a banner for the channel that Scully and I are starting. All right. So I'm going to press build, and he made this app so that you could generate photos with this tool. He built this tool, this app. So this is called the Pop Image Maker. So we're going to build. And I'll show you how cool this is. All right, you see what it made, and made devices. It's got a digital watches, digital everything. So what I want to do, it's got all kinds of different things you know, you can remove the background, or this is a lucky twist. It's like that. Do what you will with it. So I'm gonna go for. They've got neon, ice, magma, gallery, golden, and jungle. So I'm gonna hit neon and see what neon does, and you see it working. Hey, blood, welcome to the fray. Get you on, get your coat on here. Get your coat on. See, that was already neon. So let's see what ice does. And what it'll do is it'll change the background as you know, right here. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. I'm sorry, but I just think that's cool. All that ice around there. So if I take this picture, which I probably won't implement it, right now I'm just showing you the kinds of things that I can make with this. And he showed you some things on his channel this morning, of what he was doing. So what I want to do is make the devices smaller. Let's see what it does. Manifest destiny. Ha 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 ha. And that you can get this app when you, well, it didn't replace the items. No, no, no. All right. So I'm going to see what this looks like. And you can come with me. I'm going to export it up here. This red button up here top right says export. So I'm going to export it. And it's 2.4 megabytes already. So we know that thumbnails have to be under 2 megabytes. But I know that. So I know how to fix it. So now we're going to go over here to share. Well, first off, we're going to bring it up. Nope, that's not it. Uploads. Upload. Upload. I don't know why it keeps going to my desktop. All right. So this is uploads, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I gotta share this tab. So right here, we'll put this in place. So I want to make this my background. Replace background. Now you see how that is? It's if I change the color of the font to say darker colors or even black. I'm just, wondering how much of it will show up. We do want that to stay that color, but I think I'll highlight it. Let's see. Let me say. It's hard to do this when I'm in fold mode effects. So with that, we want to see what does the outline, and maybe put black behind the letters. How's that? So this right here, we also want to put the black behind it. Make these black, which I'll probably end up changing it. So I just get so caught up in this stuff. No, that's not going to work because it's let's see. Color. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing. Believe it or not, Dennis Bigfoot's in the house. How are you, sir? Glad to see you in here. Hope you're having a fine day. A fine day. All right, so this is kind of like I wanted it, but I'm going to tell you, I want to try something here. Background. See, I can make this any color. And I think I will. How about that? It brings it more into focus than just having it. Okay. And I'm just putting the that to the back. So I don't know what I want to do with that. But this says, don't just orchestrate. Don't just create, orchestrate. Professional systems democratized. We'll make it pop. Content creation machine for serious YouTubers. Join the arena, transforming effort into momentum. Now, what we're going to do also, action slacks music. Well, hello. Welcome. Glad to see you in here today. Good. I was lurking with you at Scully's last night. Oh, cool. Yeah, my internet went down. I think it was about maybe 30 or 50 minutes into it. And usually that's what happens that time of night. The router resets, which is a pain. That's why I don't go live after midnight so much anymore, because I know my router's going to reset somewhere around 2:30, 3, 4 o'clock. Hey, Spongy. Welcome. So this is, I'm thinking, let's try a different color for the text on this one. Don't know. I don't know. We have rainbow colors now, which I think is cool, but a lot of people don't like them. In fact, I think I want to just change the font. I do want it italicized. It's Yellowtail. Oh, there you go. And whatever color that one is, I'm going to make that. There you go. Catlin! Catters! Don't just create, orchestrate. Professional systems democratized. We'll make it pop. We'll make it pop. Is that good? And also what I need to do is put a YouTube icon. Because, we were talking about, Scully and I were talking about where'd it go? There it is, behind her. I hate it when it goes right here to the middle. I gotta move it. Move it, move it, move it. There you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this insanely small. And then I'm going to put it right here. And of course, Scully will have the last say on how this goes. And I'm not sure what the dimensions are right now because I've changed some things. All right, so let me just look and see how it does on my, well, so we already know it's a lot, so I'm gonna have to do a compressed thing, and I'm going to bring up my channel and pop it into my channel. So I'm going to go to view your channel, and I'll bring this up for y'all to see. Customize channel. Share this tab instead. And there we go. So, sorry, y'all. So, I'm going to add this in here to see what it looks like. Oh my God. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Look at that. I'm not feeling good. I got sick. My little brother gave it to us at the restaurant on Christmas Day. Went to the hospital last night, so I have RSV. Oh, no. Yeah, they do get it. I'm sorry about that. That is some hellacious shit to have. So, what do y'all think I should do? Maybe change the colors of the backdrop for the letters, or no, I don't like drama too much, and I don't want to be content for goofs. I really thought you was looking forward to fireworks. Oh. Hey, Jot, did you notice that I was on my best behavior? You? For your channel New Year's, I would have got on panel, but Hippie and Denizen started before I could come up. And I don't know how you do that. And I mean, with vertical, it's just hard to see it. Yeah, we wish you well, hon. Spongy, I know that's horrible stuff. Thank you, Pink. Pink and Possible. I went to hang with my friends. Aw. Well, where were you? New Year's Eve night. We were on Bourbon Street, Scully and I. Where were you, Mind Stretcher? Where were you? This actually looks doable. I might make these words up here, I might make them a bit smaller. You know? So that's done. I say it's done, but I'm going to cancel out because I've got other stuff. I've got toys. So this comes, this is from the apps that Scully makes. And this is our company. We'll make it pop. That right there is just something, image generator. It's called the Pop Image Maker. So that's done. And I want to tell y'all that I was very much against AI. I really struggled with AI. I struggled with making thumbnails. I struggled with making content. You was on three devices cruising live stream. I got a little tipsy to make that way. Oh, that's okay. It was just a spur of the moment thing, But we had fun. as we always do. All right. So this is the company that we're the business that we've decided we're going to make. The company we're building is called We'll Make It Pop. We have a whole um, slideshow, landing page, the whole thing. And what I was saying is, I know people are sometimes just totally against AI. Well, I have a story to read. And yes, everybody wants to kick AI in the butt, and they want to say, no, I don't want AI. Leave it. We don't need it. But, you got to understand that it's there whether we want it or not. And it will consume you, because whether you upgrade your mind, it's going to upgrade regardless. AI is there to stay. There are pros and cons at AI. That's why I wrote the story, because there were so many people that I've listened to. Most of them I wouldn't even subscribe to, that the way that they were talking about AI and how it affects, or how they think it affects. Okay, this is what I want to say. Everybody's talking about how they can't handle Big Brother watching and facial recognition, but let it be known that if you have a crime committed against you in the public, that they can go back to these street cameras and find out what happened. That's AI. And they can do it with facial recognition. People were totally against that. The only people they have to worry about facial recognition is if you've done something wrong. So that's the pro and con of some of the AI stuff. A lot of it, if you can't tell that it's AI, it really does get messed up in your head. So what I've got for you right now is me. It's me. It's Ernest T. No, it's not Ernest T. Yeah. So share this tab instead. And we're going to take this. What happened? Okay. I'm going to cut that off. And remove that. I hate this. All right. So here we go. And it's story time, whether you want it to be or not. As soon as I get situated, I need to get rid of some of these tabs before I get knocked down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna keep it down. I get knocked down. There you go. How about that? I thought it was funny. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down. See, that's my motto. Also, I won't back down. How about that? So here we go. See how this is in StreamYard. Okay. From stone to signal, a story of progression. In the beginning, there was the hand. A hand dipped in ash and ochre, pressed itself against the cool wall of a cave. The first record. The first message that said, I was here. Animals ran in frozen motion across stone. Bison, deer. The shape of hunt remembered. These were not decorations. They were memory itself, carved into permanence, because the mind alone could not hold everything. Time passed, as it always does, quietly, patiently. The hand learned to shape stone, then wood, then clay. Symbols replaced pictures, lines replaced symbols. Words were born. Stories moved from wall to mouth, from mouth to ear, from ear to firelight. Knowledge traveled only as fast as footsteps could carry it. Along riverbanks, clothes were beaten, cleaned against rocks. Water rushed, indifferent but reliable. Washing was labor. Everything was labor. Food, warmth, shelter. Each required time, muscle, and community. Progress was slow, but it was steady. Then came wheels, plows, looms. Numbers were scratched into tablets, pebbles counted in bowls. The abacus arrived, wooden beads sliding across rods, turning thought into motion. Mathematics gained fingers, commerce gained structure, civilization learned how to count itself. Centuries layered upon centuries. Ink met paper, quills danced, books multiplied. The printing press cracked the world open, and suddenly ideas could outrun kings. Knowledge no longer belonged to the few. It could be copied, shared, spread like wildfire. Clothes moved from the rivers to the wash tubs, from wash to tubs to ringers, from ringers to humming machines tucked into basements and kitchens. What once took a day now took an hour. Time, slowly, began to return itself to humanity. Candles became lamps, lamps became bulbs. Darkness lost its authority. The abacus gave way to slide rules gave way to calculators, small, blinking devices that could solve in seconds what once took hours of careful thought. And then the computer arrived, filling entire rooms at first, breathing heat and noise, speaking only to those who knew its language. The telephone came next, carried by wires stretched across cities and fields. To speak to someone far away once required letters and weeks of waiting. Now it required an operator, voices connecting voices through a labyrinth of cords and plugs. Please hold, they said as hands worked frantically behind the scenes. And then even the operators disappeared. Machines learned to connect us themselves. Rooms shrank. Machines shrank. Power grew. The computer slipped onto desks, then into laps, then into pockets. Calculators merged into keyboards. Cameras merged into phones. Maps folded themselves into screens. Music abandoned shelves and learned to live as invisible waves. Photographs no longer waited in envelopes. They appeared instantly, captured, stored, shared, forgotten, rediscovered. No longer silver halide in dark rooms, but pixels and clouds. The cave wall became a timeline. The handprint became a profile picture. Laundry folded itself. Lights answered voices. The switchboard became a smartphone, a single object holding more knowledge than ancient libraries, more reach than empires ever dreamed of. A tool that could speak, see, remember, calculate, navigate, entertain, and connect. And still, at its core, It is the same story, the same human desire to remember, to communicate, to make life easier, to reach one another across distance and time. Progression was never about machines. It was about reclaiming time from labor, about turning survival into living, about giving hands a rest so minds could wander, about freeing voices from walls, wires, and rooms, from stone to signal, from river to machine, from bead to binary. Each age built upon the last, not erasing it, but carrying it forward, transformed. And somewhere in the glow of a screen, in the quiet hum of modern life, the echo of that first handprint still remains, whispering the same ancient truth. We were here, we are here, and we are still becoming. Movement, too, once belonged only to muscle, feet pressed into dirt, paths formed where people walked often enough to bend the land's memory. Distance was measured in blisters, in seasons, and how much food could be carried without spoiling. To travel was to disappear for weeks, months, sometimes forever. Then the animal came: horses, oxen, camels. Speed doubled, trade expanded, empires stretched farther than the legs alone could manage. Roads were laid in stone, straight and stubborn, refusing to bend. Progress demanded direction. Wagons rolled, ships learned to trust the wind. Sails crossed oceans that once marked the edge of the known world. Time was still slow, but it was no longer immovable. The steam engine changed everything. Iron horses thundered across continents, dragging cities behind them. Railways stitched together nations. A journey that once took months took days. Days became hours. Time began to compress, folding in on itself. The automobile followed, personal freedom on four wheels. Roads multiplied, highways cut through mountains and deserts alike. Suburbs bloomed where farmland once slept. The world felt smaller, closer, more reachable. Then came flight. Humans broke free of the ground entirely. Oceans shrank to overnight crossings. Time zones blurred. Breakfast in one country, dinner in another. The planet itself became navigable in a single lifetime. And now, navigation speaks back. Satellites guide every turn. Traffic predicts itself. Vehicles learn to drive without hands. The act of movement, once an exercise in survival, becomes another background process, optimized and automated. Everywhere, time is being shaved down. Food no longer requires hunting, planting, or waiting for seasons. It arrives wrapped, frozen, preserved, delivered to doors by invisible logistics systems working around the clock. Cooking compresses into buttons and presets. Hunger becomes an inconvenience rather than a threat. Letters become emails. Emails become instant messages. Waiting becomes intolerable. Banking moves from ledgers to screens. Work moves from factories to keyboards. Meetings dissolve into video calls. Offices shrink into icons. the clock tightens its grip. Not because there is less time, but because more can be done within it. Even thinking changes. Memory migrates outward into search engines, cloud storage, reminders that remember for us. Knowledge no longer needs to be held, only accessed. Answers arrive before questions are fully formed. And beneath it all runs quiet promise. This will be faster. This will be easier. This will save time. Until time itself becomes the currency we never seem to have enough of. The age that doesn't ask. Progress once asks permission. It arrives slowly, negotiated its place, waited for readiness. But the new age does not pause. It does not knock. It updates itself while we sleep. You may resist it. Many do. You may long for slower days, for tangible things, for silence unbroken by notifications. But stagnation is no longer an option. Systems move forward whether we follow it or not. Software changes whether we approve it or not. Interfaces evolve, platforms retire, old ways lose support. What does not adapt becomes incompatible. There is no stay as you are button anymore. Even refusal is participation, tracked, logged, time stamped. Even absence leaves data shaped with shadows. And so the world gently, but firmly, pushes everyone forward, not with chains, but with convenience, not with force, but with necessity. Auto updates rewrite the rules. Devices demand compliance to function. The digital age does not conquer with armies, it absorbs. We are not enslaved in the old sense. We are enrolled, synced, logged in. The cave wall is gone. The riverbank is quiet. The switchboard lights are dark. In their place is a glowing screen asking, patiently, accept the terms? The future will continue, whether we watch from the sidelines or step into it fully. The choice now is not if we move forward, but how consciously we do it. Because this age does not wait, it only advances. And we, children of stone and signal alike, must decide to shape the tools that shape us or to be shaped without noticing at all. That was the end of the story. Hey, Father Lawless. Sandy, how are you? The party line was fun. Huh? Well, I guess. So, here are some questions for y'all. So, when did progress stop feeling like a choice and start feeling like a requirement? People don't seem to realize that even though you stop and you don't want to go any further as far as digital or anything like that. You just want to uh what do you call it? You just want to shrink into the background and just let things happen. It's going to happen. All of it's going to happen. We just have to embrace it. And it, like I said, it took me a while, and Scully can tell you I did not want to do this. This was not my thing. No. But, we live and learn and grow. Hang All right, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. Just more crap. All right. A lot of us don't realize that whether you set your clock back or set it forward on your computer or your phone, you don't manually have to do that anymore. It does it computer does it. AI does it. You don't realize all these things that's that involves AI. And they are building robots now that are it's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lawless. That was just that was really bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lawless. Just don't apologize for being sorry. So they have, China has robots that are um, human like. I mean, and before too long, we're going to have to bow to that too. It's inevitable. If time saving was the goal, why do we feel as though time slips through our fingers faster than ever? I think with more time the more time that we have, because everything is automated, we're not busy. So we think, oh, where'd the time go? It's all about time. You either don't have enough time or you're waiting. It's like, or you run out of time. It's just so much has to do with time. And if you don't flow with times, then you get left behind. Hey, that's the slogan. I just did it again. Oops, I did it again. Anyway, enough of Britney Spears. And at what point did convenience become dependence? When did we start depending on these things? Um, I can tell you that when I was growing up, when I was young, we had a ringer washer, and we washer. Let me say washer because if not, Misha's going to say you said why you said washer. Okay. Um, we had a ringer washer, and we hung the clothes out on the line. And even when we got a dryer, my mom, the only thing that she would put in that dryer was sheets and blankets to soften them up. Or say, once you got them off the line, she would put them in the dryer to soften them up. Yeah, and that was my mom. Then we got the washer, the automated washer, and instead of the ringer washer, it was it was like magic. We all felt that. Well, you of course had the laundromat you can go to, but once you start having them in your own place, everything gets washed, don't you think? So, when memory lives in clouds and servers, what happens to the parts of ourselves we no longer need to remember? Um, I was having a discussion last night about remembering, about the past. People say if you don't remember the past, you're condemned to repeat it. Some pasts are good. Sometimes our past is something we do want to repeat, but think about all the things you didn't have back then. You didn't have the cell phone, you didn't have um, even a landline phone. The operators BR549. Operator, can you give me BR549? And then they plug in all these things. That's when the telephone. Before that, Pony Express carried the mail. You had to wait for it. It's everything slips into the future. And you got to ride the wave or drown, actually. Because if you don't do all of this when it's set to do it, then you have a lot of updates that you missed, and your device won't work. A lot of it won't work. A lot of those. How about collect calls? Yeah, remember that mind stretcher? My brother, when he was in the army, when he would call home, and you all have done this, or know somebody that has. When he would call home, he would say, they would ask for his name, he would say, "I'm doing fine, send money," and hung up. That way there was no one was charged for the call. Now you can pick up your cell phone, and mind stretcher, you know this as well. Before they had the long distance, you paid for long distance. You paid to talk to somebody in another state. Cell phones give you the option to talk to people in other countries. And when it said it blurred past the time zones, it did, because you could talk to somebody in the Philippines on the phone, or Taiwan, or Ireland. As long as you realize the time zone, conversating with people is a lot easier. If everything is recorded, archived, and searchable, is anything still allowed to be forgotten? And I've thought about that too. It's really hard to forget all these things. But then again, it isn't, because it's in your face. There's always some documentary that's showing about, Pompeii, or just, it's a good thing, because now so you've got the computer is your brain now. It's filling up with the memories that you've watched or you've recorded, and you can put a timestamp on it and lock it away in a cloud. Such a scam that was. The phone was powered whether you used it. Yeah, no extra cost, just a service to be billed. Yep, that's true. My mom still has a landline, and she just recently, in the past probably 10 years, she just had it upgraded to touchstone. So there you go. Plus, my mom the other day wished me a happy birthday, which isn't for 4 months. So just putting that out there. At least I didn't get a box cake mix like I did before. She just sent me a happy birthday wish from my brother. I think of a mind stretcher when I see this part of the video. Mind stretcher. Stretch that mind. But it has been a progression, and things progress whether you want them to or not. You grow every day. You get older every day, and the fountain of youth is all the products you put into your body to make yourself younger. But does it make you better? Maybe in your eyes. But to grow old gracefully is unique now. It's not so much the average. It's unique to age gracefully. I can still see that, right? Haha. Mind stretcher. I have found a lot of minds are unstretchable. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, they are. Some are. It's 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 really hard to get people of a certain age to comply because they're used to the old routines. Had a typo. It's okay. I read Taiwanese. I'm really good at it. There's Mind Stretcher. Look at Mind Stretcher stretching that mind. And time. Time waits for no one. That's. I'm not going to do any more slogans. I'm just not. But I revamped this video to make it so that I could read my story to it. And yes, it was an AI written story. And suck it. I don't give a shit. Who cares? Everything I'm doing and my channel has always, since I started, I've tried to create things that are exceptional, unique, attractive. And I got taken down for it, evidently. So twice. So if you don't learn the first time, we're going to make you learn the second time. How about that? We'll just take your damn channel. Screw you. Screw you guys. That's a pretty picture. If y'all haven't hit that like, hopefully you will. I mean, honestly, I survive off of likes now. Oh shit, somebody's floating in there. Give me back my machine. He wants his UFO back, or his spaceship. Flying carpet, magic carpet ride. There you go. It's just good to look at these pictures, these videos, because these are the things that's, pushing us into the future. Hey, Princess. Ice. Ice, ice, baby. Good to see you. I hope if you get a chance, you'll go back and look at the project I was working on and the story that I read. I might clip it, but then I might not. Because a lot of things, before I was big on watch hours and subscribers, to be able to get my to make the threshold for monetization. Now it's just there's no use in it. I cannot even get above 100 hours watch hours. Every time I do, the next day they're under 100. So it's fruitless. There's no way I'm gonna get 4,000 watch hours, and I'm not gonna monetize. So definitely not, because I cannot do this again. I've done it twice. The upside down world. I like this one right here. This is cool. Cool picture. That's time folding in on itself. And I run into a lot of people. Like, for instance, let me give y'all a little tidbit here, little earworm. My brother, my nephew, my brother and both of my nephews, they don't have they don't have social media. I think my my one nephew did because of the band that he's in for social media, but they don't I mean, they've got cell phones, but they don't even use them. It's just crazy. I mean, they got all these got these tools in front of you, but you don't use them. The other thing I wanted to say was I was in a discussion with someone in another chat. I was in a discussion with the creator, and she's all about no AI. She cannot handle it. Well, some of the AI I can't handle, and I will tell you why. When I'm watching a video and it's a really good video and it's you see it is, it's like no way could this shit happen. So you look down at the description, and in it, if you're lucky, it says AI. That's how you know that it's isn't real. If you don't know how to pick it out, but there are some things that happen that I thought was real. I even was, I don't know, I was, it was a, it did come to fruition though after a while, but there was a boat in a ship in the water that was getting um, blown up, and it was AI, but it happened later. Art imitates life, life imitates art. It's either way. If y'all want to say anything, you can. I mean, it's not required. It's not a requirement. But come on, talk about it. Good morning, Mr. Nobody. And Mr. Nobody was in the same chat I was in when I was discussing the pros and cons of AI, or you know, y'all know what I mean. And if you did, which Mr. Nobody, I read a story about. Yes, that's true, Mind Stretcher. That's the trap if you don't research to start with. Yeah. And like I said, you can't escape it. I mean, even the TV, like the TV I have, like the TV she probably has, it's probably a smart TV. That's AI. Does anyone want to break it to her that that's AI? Artificial intelligence. Because you no longer have to go up on a roof and turn the antenna a certain way, and you don't have to do the rabbit ears on the TV to get the stations you want. And you don't even get the stations you want. You just get certain stations. Now you have to pay for those local channels, which is crazy. Um, and well, we do. So it's best just to have the internet where you can have all those things in one. And once again, AI. I thought this was cool. AI, 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 O. Yeah, I gotta quit sitting here alone and thinking of these things. Yeah, that's the ticket. This is a cool video though. It's on loop. My dad taught me don't believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. I see, because they can fake anything. They sure can. And it's bothersome because I was heart pounding. I was like, oh my God, we're invading somewhere. We're really dead. They're adding AI, and I know, but yet I get, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Nobody. When they demonetized me, it was because of reused content, because of my content that I was using. Because I don't cover anybody else's stuff. I might do, something of Scully's once in a while that he and I did together, but I don't show other people's content. This was cool. 5G. And see, these are the things that even that woman's phone. Does she have a smartphone? Does she have a iPhone? Or I'm sure she does. And see, when you can sit and make your own friend, if you can make a something that you can talk back to or that can answer questions for you, that's scary. Yeah, the AI doesn't seem to be able to tell the difference. Nope. And this is the end of the video. At last. So that was the end of that. And progress. We got to progress. Either we move forward or we back to the fuck up. And you really can't get away from it. I don't see how you can. I mean, there's cameras on every light, traffic light that's monitoring everything that anybody does. It's reading the barcodes on the tag numbers as your tags as you go by. You've got load jack in your car, you got GPS, all these things I know she uses, which is AI. So embrace it. Stop trying to get away from it. I try not to repeat plain content. Well, you have your channels different from, I'd like to say it's different because what I do and is designs. So I'm going to show you my designs. I can't make new designs every day because it's not affordable. The app that Scully made for our use is, like I said, I've showed this earlier in my stream. Let me find it. Let me see. Share this tab instead. And there you go. This is the image maker. It's called Pop Image, and this is what so I'm going to do new project. Back to home. Okay. All right. Now, so I want to make something for the chat, and y'all just give me some ideas, and I'll show you how this works. You can edit photos in this too. You upload, and I don't know what kind of photos I have that I can upload. I'll be scared to go into my downloads to figure it out. But let me see. Edit photo. So I've got so much stuff loaded here. I've got to get back in here and get rid of stuff. Let me go down here. Do I have any actual pictures? I doubt it. I don't. Everything I had, I took off of my well, no, it's, yeah, it got to be deleted. All right, this is just a picture, and this is something I did for ScullyPop for his channel. So this is the picture that I started with, and what I can do is I can do just about anything. Let me show you. Add a add a cute, fluffy, because that's how I do all mine, fluffy cyber kitten under the word production. Okay. So this should add it. So manifest. And we'll see what see what happens. Just see. Oh, oh, look at the kitty cat. Isn't that cool? How it added the cat. And you can add and subtract things from here. It says, bravo, no need for the presets anymore. You've taken total artistic control. Now finish creating that masterpiece. This is what the things, and you can do a lucky twist. You just see how it does. Just things you can do to the picture to make it use your imagination. Look at that. Isn't that cool? AI is soulless, trying to imitate. Yeah. Mind you can train the AI to your stuff. Yes, you can. That's what we've done. But isn't this cool how it puts a kitten there? Now, let me show you what I'm going to do. Make the kitten let's see, smaller. Make the kitten smaller and have the skeleton add the skeleton. No, have this. No. Make the kitten smaller. And have will make it pop. Have will make it pop written on the easel with those vibrant colors as the background. And you know, a lot of the coding and stuff is hard for me because it's hard for me to see the keys now because I'm going blind. But I just have to be right up on the keyboard to see them. All right, manifest. So I'm going to manifest this and we'll see how it does. I said make the kitten smaller. Have will make it pop written on the easel with those vibrant colors as the background. And let's see. I'm anti-tech. I'm old school. Believe in hands creating, eyes, ears, and mind. I'm creating with my eyes, ears, and mind. Look at that. See how it did? Do, 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 do. The cat isn't smaller, though. What program is this? This is a program that Scully, it's called Pop Image Maker. We're having a, let me find the link. And like I said, you know, people don't like AI. They don't really have to, they can just let it consume them because that's what's going to end up happening. So this is our landing page that we developed. Well, he developed, and I'm going to drop the link in there. All right. And I'm going to drop that link. I'm going to drop that link. Hey, Kevin. All right, there's the link for that. And this is, I'm going to show you this. Share this tab instead. So this is the what we're doing. There are 30 spots. The beta that changes everything. First of all, live founder launch event, and it says join the beta. It says 30 spots, $59 entry ticket, exclusive lifetime access. Secure your seat in the arena and unlock the proprietary systems used by creators with millions of views before the doors close forever. Now, what these do is, or what this does do, it gives you a draft of what is involved with this. Since most creators fail because they treat every video like a unique masterpiece instead of a repeatable machine, the solo operator spends 20 hours for 47 views. The professional orchestrator follows a framework that guarantees performance. Now, Pindar knows, back when I first started my channel, a lot of those that I started with know that I would just sit and was so frustrated because I couldn't even make a thumbnail. They were making thumbnails for me. They were making little clips and videos for me because I didn't know how. I didn't learn it yet. Yes, this is what Scully built, Mr. Nobody. It has all these things, and this is something that you're going to be included on to Mr. Nobody, because if you want, you're going to be one of our guests, and you're going to show the people in the workshop how to what you do, how you make your memes if you want to. And plus you have the music stuff you can do. I've seen you do it on your channel. And yes, it's AI. The amateur struggle, which manual guesswork, erratic schedules, and constant burnout. That's the amateur, like me. And the systemic solution, data-backed frameworks that turn inputs into views reliably. Also, there is with this, this is a one-time opportunity to become a founder. We had figured out how much he and I together, what our programs cost, and it's close to $200 a month. A lot of my stuff, because I've lost my monetization, I've had to let go. When I can pay for it, I do, and I, do the things I have to do with Canva or any of the other things. What this allows me, because of his app work, is now I can go to the Google image maker that he made and make images free. Because, well, it won't be for y'all, but systemic tongue twisting. Yeah, that happened, and it happened. So this isn't theory; it's methodology. We analyzed 10,000 plus top performing videos to extract the underlying systems. We don't guess; we deploy data. So the average rate, the track thumbnails is across all niches is 8.7%. Analyzed 10 million plus views. Script systems built on deep retention data from viral outliers. And see, a lot of things that you create and you upload, you want to have retention to where people want to stay and watch. Or you want to have a replay value. And none of my stuff has replay value unless it's the music ones, which we all get tired of them. I know. It's okay. The algorithm mastery. metadata frameworks refined over 3 years of platform shifts. So that's how far we went back. And like I said, it's been, just doing these, just analyzing these things has been a treat for me, because we got um, one of the things I'll do is be auditing channels for monetization if someone wants to monetize. The only way in is a founder ticket. Secure your seat for $59 for the masterclass. Access is restricted to founding members only. The arena. Ticket required for entry. Get your ticket. Go straight to Scully's email. Don't stay stuck on the outside. The window is closing. Secure your $59 webinar ticket now and earn your shot at one of the 30 founder lifetime passes. After that, I'm not sure what it's going to cost, but right now it's set for that because it's just the thing, we added everything in and then realized we were paying all these prices for all these things when he made apps for all of these things that we used. So what I want to do now is something I did with and what I'm going to do is it says let me share this tab. This is what I'll be doing. It's analyze your digital footprint. I did this with a couple of channels to show what they can improve on, how they're doing. So you have extension to watch analytics. So what I'm going to do, Mr. Nobody, is I'm going to put yours in here. So I might go straight to the thing, but I'm going to at Mr. Nobody Memes. And we're going to see how your channel's doing. This is not like Social Blade or, he took a look at that Tube Buddy that you were talking about or whatever it was, and it's kind of the same, but it's not. He has improved upon it. A bespoke and analytical engine powered by Gemini to deconstruct channel performance, predict growth patterns, and reveal untapped content opportunities. I use something different. Yeah, that's a lot of people. They do have their preferences as to the apps they use, and they're used to them like I am with Canva. It's hard for this old person to do something. You didn't like Gemini? It's hard for somebody with my mindset to learn something new. So I'm gradually getting it in there, getting the thought process going. It's really, really hard to do. All right. So I've got, all right. So here, yours is ready. And I'm going to see what's, okay. I got to make this. How do I do that? Big screen. All right. Mr. Nobody. I already ran that audit. Okay. Channel scoreboard. You have a 75 out of 100 content strategy. Your upload consistency is 40 out of 100. And he's also set this up for mobile and for computer. I think he's going to do desktop also. All right, here, just made it bigger. So content strategy and upload consistency and engagement is 85 out of 100. That's good. You have 85%. Now your growth potential is 60 out of 100. You can still go higher. Your performance snapshot is you have 100 to 500 estimated subscribers. You have 5,000 estimated views. You have 50 to 200 average views per video. I've been working on a vertical show and I can't wait to show off for the intro. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, Squatch. And then we have, okay, let's read this. Content strategy breakdown for Mr. Nobody's channel. The channel focuses heavily on community-specific parody content, specifically targeting the local drama community. Examples are figures like Ernie Shell and Skern. Isn't that nice how that's in your bio, honey? Isn't that nice? Primary content types: parody music videos, high effort, trap muzz, or rap parodies. Example: All I Want for Christmas is a Fat Bitch. These are the channel's flagship content, serving as anthems for the community. Commentary shorts: quick, often low production clips reacting to recent drama streams or mocking specific personalities. Your performance metrics: music videos perform best due to shareability within the community. They are often played on other larger channels, live streams, The Stand, etc., driving indirect engagement. Shorts underperform significantly, often less than 100 views, unless they hit a very specific trending topic within the niche. Your visuals: thumbnails are meme-centric, often using deep-fried filters or crude Photoshop to emphasize the shitpost aesthetic common in this niche. God. Opportunity gaps: random shorts and contextless clips. Videos like "What can I get for $5?" 50 to 60 views failed to perform because they lacked the strong hook of the drama narrative. Without the specific context of who is being mocked or why it matters, these videos have zero appeal to a broader audience and low appeal even to the core audience who prefer the event. Videos, songs, major drama. Now, your high performance matrix is the first one is All I Want for Christmas is a Fat Bitch, and analysis is high production value parody song that resonates with the Pacific, I sound like somebody else now, with the specific humor of the target audience. The second one, Ernie Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It's a seasonal parody because it's a Christmas one. Analysis: seasonal relevance combined with specific community lore. Ernie Shell. God. Yeah, I guess you are Ernie Shell channel. Kemper destroys Skern. Feature mention. 1,000 plus views. Analysis: collaborative content, clipping that rides the wave of a larger creator stream. Number 4, the locals had a meeting. Mention. 300 plus. Analysis: was being driven or being referenced, featured in long form commentary streams, drives the most traffic to the channel. How about that? And here's the number 5. Ernie Shell hits the campaign trail. That's hashtag shorts, 40 plus. Analysis: short form satire reacting to a specific event in the drama community. Down here is actionable roadmap. This is how you capitalize on your channel. Capitalize on music success. That's the high impact and long term. Standardize upload schedule. That's the medium impact and it's a quick win. And this is broaden subject matter. Instead of it all being about Ernie, broaden the subject matter to long, so it'd be long term. Um, because one of the things that we always say, what are y'all going to do when he's not around? Who are you going to be talking about then? So this, it gives you all the things that you need. Well, I'll be doing, this is my channel audit. I will tell you what you need. And if it's thumbnails, banners, anything to make it pop, I can do it for you. Another locale, no piggy. Yeah, I'm switching and dropping an album. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. But like I said, he's got a lot of different apps that he's developed. A lot of coding went into it. He's been doing that a lot. And of course, teaching me. And you know how stubborn I am. Oh, yeah. I'm so stubborn. So we had worked on this as far as the banner for the new channel. We'll make it pop. I will be camming up and dropping music videos also. Nah, Mr. Nobody, we know that's not you. We know that's AI. It's not you. I'm just playing. I don't know if it's you or not. But I already sized this up in my. It works. I just have to figure out something else for it. Let me see. Let me go ahead and lock these in. Group them. Group. That way, when I move this around, that's all I have to do instead of moving each one. I meant to do it last time that I made this, but I forgot all about it. And I want to show you a feature in Canva. I guess I got Canva, yeah. So I'm going to show you a feature in Canva that works really well to a certain extent. Okay, if I click on my background and I go magic background, what it does is designing a custom background just for my page. This is Canva. So, okay, so that's not, it's not going to work because that's from, I don't know why it's not going to work. I guess it's just not feasible. But this is the one I made in the image maker from, that program, the app that Scully made. Google the pop image. The pop image maker. Pop music. Pop music. Let's see. So I'm going back over here. Share this tab, and it's got all sides. You got your you got the one by one, which would be your avatars and emojis, those kinds of things. You do one by one. The three-fourths, the four-thirds, it depends on which way you want the video to go. You even have vertical. I'm gonna do a vertical. Let me do something for Lucy here. Let's see. A black cat. See a black cat working on a laptop during a live broadcast on YouTube. All right, you still here, Lucy? Lucy. See. Oh, I didn't want to do that. What happened to it? What happened to it? Okay, there it is. On YouTube, the title, let's see. Let me say. Copy and paste this. And Lucy, are you still here? Oh, you still here? Lucy, are you with me? Are you with me? Lucy, are you with me? Title. Okay, and then I'm going to make it. Oh, that wasn't it. Wrong. And see with Lucy. Okay. Let's see, body language with, let's do it like this. With your host, Lucy. So let's build this. And I'm going to do it 16 by 9. Yeah, I'll do it 16 by 9. All right. He also has a lot of different apps. Look at that. Lucy. Lucy. Body Illusion World. Where'd she go? Lucy. All right. Let's remove what I could do. Let's see. Make computer screen larger to see words. Now, manifest. Make computer screen larger to see words. Let's see how it goes. Lucy, where'd you go? It made it bigger. Body Illusion World. But I don't like that picture. Let's see. Replace round avatar on screen with another black cat. Okay. Replaced the round avatar on the screen with another black cat. So let's see how this works. What happened to y'all? Where did you go? All right, so it took that round picture off, and that's what it made. Snapshot 3. And that could be Lucy sitting there. looking at her own channel, but she's not here, so I don't know. That's cool though. So I dragged this out for as long as I could, which I'm sure I'm at the end of my hours with StreamYard, because I have the free version and I only get 20 hours. And I'm not sure when it resets. I think it's the 17th, and that's a long time from now, which I really haven't done anything. I'm not even sure when it resets. I have to check it. But I hope y'all got some kind of knowledge from what I was doing. Lost. So that's my YouTube thumbnail. And if you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. Just be that way. All right. Let's see. So now we're going to end this. And I appreciate y'all coming out and looking at and helping me fix the banner, make the banner, for listening to my story, and for just hanging out with me. I appreciate you. You got to know. All right. And I'm going to play this song because it just seems so perfect right now.
Shadows crawl across the floor. Every breath feels like a war. I see your eyes, they're begging me, but I'm chained inside what you can't see. Your kindness cuts like broken glass when you reach for what I can't grasp. You wanna heal but don't know how. I'm half alive and breaking now. How much pain can one soul bear before it sinks into despair? I'm screaming quiet, drowning slow. You can't fix what you don't know. Your hands are shaking, mine are weak. Both of us afraid to speak. The weight of silence pulls us down, and still the world spins round. I hate the pain in your stare. I hate myself for needing care. The clock keeps ticking, cruel and cold, while I grow tired, while you grow old. You reach for me, I turn away. There are no words that I can say. The body breaks, the spirit bleeds, and love alone can't meet these needs. How much pain can one soul bear before it sinks into despair? I'm screaming quiet, drowning slow. You can't fix what you don't know. Your hands are shaking, mine are weak. Both of us afraid to speak. The weight of silence pulls us down, and still the world spins round. Porcelain or a ghost of what has been. Just hold me in the midnight storm. Keep me human, keep me warm. How much pain can one soul bear before it disappears to air? I'm fading fast, but let me be. Don't lose yourself inside of me. Your hands are trembling, mine are weak. Both of us we can't bend God's will. The weight of silence pulls us down, and still the world spins round. Love won't let us drown. Love won't let us drown. Hey, oh, IzzyPop. She built a space where stories live and every voice could fly, with clever lines and quiet truths and sparkle in her eye. But lately views had come and gone, the numbers slowed their climb. She asked the skies what more can grow from all this heart of mine. She tried the skits, the trending bits, the panels full of flair. She danced with facts, explored the past, but still the clicks were rare. She gazed into the camera lens, then turned her gaze above. Oh, give me signs and I'll create with soul and spark and love. Oh, IzzyPop, don't let it stop, your magic's on the breeze. Just shift the sound and look around, there's wonder yet to seize. Try reels and chats and story threads with guests both strange and true. The world is waiting, darling star, the light begins with you. The wind replied with quiet thoughts like pages turning slow. Try journeys through the stories deep where darker legends go. Play games with fans, build mystery nights, invite the crowd inside. Let them become a part of you, the ride, the truth, the tide. Hey, collab with chefs and cosmic nerds, with poets, tech and faith. Let vlogs be wild and full of flaws, be messy, raw and great. Unbox your heart, unmask your fears, let art and rhythm fuse, and find the soul behind the lens. It's you they wanna choose. Oh, IzzyPop, your name won't drop, your voice will find the way. When all you are meets all they seek, they'll follow, come what may. Your tribe will come when you show up, and let the real light through. So raise your lens, the time is now, the world is here for you. Just press record.